I request everybody to mute yourselves and keep your videos turned off. The event will begin shortly.
Plantain. ఇది చెప్పాలి.
Students, I request everybody to mute yourselves.
Hi Amrita, this is Mahesh. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay, great. I'm in.
Good morning to one and all present here. The much revered chief guest, Mr. Mahesh Joshi, respected faculty members, and my fellow students. I cordially welcome you all on behalf of the RAE Association to the Valedictory event of the Robotics and Automation Engineering Association for the academic year 2020 to 2021. Plan with attitude, prepare with aptitude, Participate with servitude, receive with gratitude, and this should be enough to separate you from the multitudes. With that being said, the event shall commence with positivity and best of interests. Now, Mr. Poonesh, the Secretary of the Robotics and Automation Engineering Association, will begin our event by delivering the welcome address.
Good morning to everyone. With a new day comes in new strength and new thoughts. I, Purnish, the Secretary of Robotic and Automation Engineering Association, I am privileged in greeting you all with a warm heart. I extend my hearty welcome to our honorable chief guest, Mr. Mahesh Joshi, who has taken his precious time in attending the valedictory of Robotic Automation Engineering Association 2020 and 2021. I'm also honored to welcome our head of the department, Dr. B. Vinod, in gracing the event with his presence. My sincere thanks to our program coordinator, Dr. M. Sundaram, and I take immense pride in welcoming our faculty advisor, Dr. S. Prabhakaran, in guiding us along the entire path of learning and development. I welcome all our faculties who have helped us along the way with an open heart. Teamwork has helped us achieve great things. I would like to welcome our counterparts and my friends who have stayed as a pillar for supporting all the events and undertaking of the association. In these tough times of the pandemic, hope is what unity is all. One of the marvelous thing about an association is that it enables us to welcome and help people in a way we couldn't as individuals. I am immensely grateful for being able to welcome you all to conclude this academic year of RAE Association 2020 and 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Purnish, for your awe inspiring words and for giving a great head start to this event. Moving on, I would like to welcome our beloved faculty advisor, Dr. Prabhakaran, to present the annual report of the academic year 2020 of the Robotics and Automation Engineering Association. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Amrita. Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to read the annual report of our association for the academic year 2020-2021. The objective of this association is to facilitate the development, dissemination, and application of engineering knowledge in the multidisciplinary area of robotics and automation. In this year, a total of 12 events were conducted by the association for the benefit of RAE students. The major highlights are on 7/11/2020, our association was inaugurated by Mr. Prem Ramesh, Prikal Private Limited, Coimbatore. And he gave a guest lecture on Industry 4.0, the raising productivity. On 4/2/2021, our association organized a webinar on 8 secrets to crack the interview by Mr. Sarvana Prabhu, Yoga instructor, Hyderabad. This webinar was exclusively conducted for third year robotics students. On 5/2/2021, a guest lecture on applied artificial intelligence by Mr. Jyoti Periyasamy, DeepSphere AI USA was organized. And this lecture exclusively conducted for second and third year of robotics students. On 16/2/2021, our association organized a webinar on higher studies opportunities in USA by our robotics alumni, Ms. Sri Sanjana and Mr. Gokul Narayanan. This event was conducted for second year of robotics students. On 14/3/2021, our association organized a webinar on Introduction to Marine Robotics for Energy Sectors by Mr. Satish Ramachandran, CEO, Aerobot, Chennai. This webinar was exclusively held for third year robotics students and also for the faculty members. Apart from the guest lecture, several events were conducted like Tech Trivia, Quiz on C Programming, Robo Haste, Tech Geogeek, Trivia Time for the benefit of RAE students. I express my deepest gratitude to all the members of RAE for making it happen. I also thank our HOD, program coordinator, and my faculty colleagues for the wholehearted cooperation. Thank you all. Thank you once again. Over to Amrita.
Thank you, sir, for delivering a detailed report of the year's happenings and the association's accomplishments. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, and to do more, you are a leader. Now, I take immense pleasure in introducing one such leader, our chief guest, Mr. Mahesh Joshi, Delivery Manager, Digital Transformations at Robert Bosch Engineering and Business Solutions Limited. Mr. Joshi is an organized leader with 16 plus years of IT experience who has proven success in program management and creating technical solutions in automation using RPA, IPA, ITPA, and AIML. He is an inspiring personality who is excellent at building and maintaining client relationships. With his impeccable skills, he has been able to implement IT strategies at local and global levels. To surmise, Mr. Mahesh Joshi is an enthusiastic team leader and a strategic problem solver who is result oriented, self driven, and an optimistic personality, who is here with us to speak on the topic automation and robotics. Welcome, sir. It's a great privilege to have you here. Whenever you're ready, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Amrita. And vanakkam to all my PSG friends. Thank you for the kind introduction. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, so, thank you for the kind introduction. I'm very pleased and honored to be amongst you on this special day. Respected HOD, Mr. B. Vinod, Mr. Sundaram, Mr. Prabhakaran, faculty members, and students, please accept my sincere thanks for inviting me for this event. First of all, congratulations to all of you, and especially for the graduating students. You should be very, very proud of yourself for being an integral part of PSG Institute. It's really an honor to be part of PSG Institute or to be associated with PSG Institute in any form. Today, you have achieved this milestone. However, to reach here, you have spent numerous sleepless nights, sacrificed your travels, missed weekend parties, and fun. More importantly, you have missed those golden moments and the warmth, love of your mom and dad by staying away. And the list goes on and on. You are the heroes of today, and we are here to celebrate your success and wish you a good luck. Once again, many congratulations to all the graduating students. At the same time, let us not forget the contributions from your families, teachers, faculties in your success. I know you all must be excited to get into the real world and take charge of your life, and you deserve it. You have been working so hard from past 4 years, and it's time to fly with your own wings. When it comes to the robotics, and I'm really glad to see the kind of activities have been conducted into this year. The kind of like 12 to 15 activities were executed by Mr. Prabhakaran and team. So it's really kind of inspiring in such difficult times in the pandemic. The faculty members have done their best to ensure that students are updated and students are kind of motivated with all these activities. I really appreciate that. When it comes to the field of robotics and automation, this is an exciting field, and you are fortunate to be part of it. It has come a long way since it started, and believe me, it is taking new turns every day. As the calendar changes, it is taking new turn. We cannot deny the tremendous contribution of automation and robotics has made as part of the human life, or to make the human life comfortable by automating simple to complex things. I would like to present industry view on robotics and automation based on my understanding. Hope this helps you to know that you are entering into the right field at the right time. The robotics market is experiencing a significant transformation, with robots beginning to adopt the roles of personal assistant, surgical assistant, delivery vehicles, autonomous vehicles, and defense vehicles. The robotics market is valued at 23 billion in 2020 and is expected to reach 74 billion by 2026, with a huge growth rate of 21%. So definitely you are in the right area, I would say. We have seen enormous opportunities during the internet revolution and industrial revolution. And in my view, this is an era of digital revolution. And you have an golden opportunity to be part, to be an integral part of it. And you know the response, and you have the responsibilities to make it successful. I would say you are fortunate to witness the evolution of technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, natural language processing, computer vision, robotic process automation, Internet of Things, advanced sensors, and uh, big data and blockchain. So it's really an interesting time when it comes to the technology and transformation. um, there is no need to talk about these technologies. I'm sure, looking at the college and the kind of faculties you have already, you would have experienced the power and the magical effects of AIML while doing your project work in the 6th and 8th semesters. One important thing I would like to highlight here is when these technologies are individually powerful and they can create the magical effects. But when used in combination or when these are integrated together, these technologies are building amazing products. Or I would say they are kind of a cloning intelligent human beings, and this is leading to the combination bringing together these different technologies is kind of a leading to the exponential growth in the world of robotics and automation. In last few years, I would say automation had changed the entire landscape of many industries, not only one industries, many industries, by creating robots which are automatic right from a very simple task to the complex task. When we talk about robots, I broadly classify them into two categories. One, robots, these are the physical robots, and you can feel them, you can see them. And the second category is the software robots. In short, they are called as bots, and you can't see them, but these are the software robots embedded in the programs. So let us understand little more about the robots or the physical robots. As you know, robots are intersection of science, engineering, and technology to build a machine which is known as robot. You can see them, you can feel them. Sometimes you can even see them moving around you. So this is how the physical robots, or in general, the robots are defined. So let us understand how these physical robots are playing a key role in transforming few of the industries. Okay, definitely robotics is transforming, or it is touching almost all the industries. Let us have a quick look at least two to three key industries, how it is impacting and how it is changing. So first, it's a manufacturing. Indeed, all the robotics and automation started in the manufacturing industry. Robots are used in this industry to perform different activities, right from monitoring production lines, painting, welding, packaging, and moving around the stuff. Not limited to this, they are also used in product inspection and validation. By combining power of computer vision and artificial intelligence, they are performing inspections and quality related activities, which is quite interesting. And when it comes to the manufacturing, India is making rapid progress in the manufacturing segment globally. and you have a great opportunity to contribute here and capitalize this opportunity. So this is how they are changing the manufacturing industry. The next one I would like to highlight on the health and medicine. So very critical area, and good news is that medical robotics is going through an exponential growth. And can you imagine, robots are used in assisting and performing surgeries, including the brain surgeries, and that has just started, and it has to scale from here, and it has to evolve from here. So not only surgeries, it is used in endoscopy, non-invasive screening, predictive analysis of the diseases, and so on. So here it's creating a lot of impact when it comes to the health and medicine. The next most important or very exciting and interesting field is transportation and logistics. With onset of self-driving vehicles, it is evident that transportation industry is a way ahead when it comes to the use of automation and robotics, and indeed growing at very faster rate. And imagine companies like Apple and the Googles, they are in the race of autonomous driving. So they also identify the huge potential in this robotics and automation related to the autonomous driving. And the fourth industry I would like to highlight here is agriculture and food services, most underrated but high potential industry. Already there are innovative devices that make farming more comfortable, but there is enough scope for improvement in this sector. Yeah, robots are used here. Robots are used to perform functions such as uh, control watering, planting, fertilizing, milking, and transporting the products. As we all know that India is a farmers and agriculturist country, there is a lot to explore and make benefit out of it. So when it comes to the physical robot, the list goes on and on. Robotics is heavily evolving in law enforcement, nuclear space, and defense sector as well. And interestingly, they are used in the entertainment and hotel industry also. So imagine a robot entertaining you with a stand-up comedy, or just imagine a robot preparing and serving you a biryani. So that day is not far. Already lot many footprints are developed in this area. So this is how the physical bots or so-called robots, they are changing the world or transforming the world, and you are going to be part of this journey in coming days, and be like that's really a fortunate thing because you have so many opportunities to grab in the open world. The second category I spoke about was software bots. And these software bots are kind of a software programs which are kind of a designed to perform certain activities with integrated AI ML. These software robots are called in short as bots. So these bots can take decisions on their own and engage in human-like conversations with customers or end users. Unlike physical robots, they don't have a physical presence. Software robots, they live within the software program and don't necessarily take a physical shape. Here are some of the key industries that are leveraging software bots. I would say customer service is one of the key industry, especially in the IT. So customer service is going through a transformation again. Here we are using AI powered chatbots or voice bot for revolutionizing the customer service and changing the landscape of the customer service. Same chatbots and voice bots can converse at the same time with multiple people, and they can answer to their queries, and even they can solve the problems posted by the end users or the customers. That's where the combination of the technology like natural language processing and AI is leading to a miraculous effects. For example, if you go to nowadays, if you go to any bank sites or any learning site, a personal assistant will pop up on the right corner in general, and it will ask for, like, do you need any assistant? You would have seen all these whenever you are on the internet. So in addition to this, you would have interacted with Siri and Alexa, who are assisting you in daily life. And this is how the customer service and the conversational world is changing with the introduction of software bots or chatbots. The next industry I would like to highlight is e-commerce and retail. So e-commerce bots are growing faster, and as they can rapidly search all competitors' pricing across the sales channel, automatically they can increase and decrease the pricing as well as identify sales trends across several industries. And this is really important for the growth of a e-commerce organization. The third important sector I have taken as a business process automation, and you would have heard or the word RPA is very popular nowadays. It is called as robotic process automation. So robotic process automation is used in the business process automation or automating business processes. When you think of an IT company or IT infrastructure, there are two major components here. One is the business processes, which are generally taken care by the end users, and the second factor is the infrastructure, the servers, and all about servers, databases, and all that. So RPA supports rapid and non-invasive development, leading to faster benefits, and helps in automation of business processes across different domains like HR, finance, and audit, etc. Say for example, earlier days, like your HR in the organizations, they were screening profiles manually. They were going through the profiles, n number of profiles day in day out. But nowadays, even we have implemented the RPAs where the profiles are scanned automatically and shortlisted based on the logic given by the HR team. So all these activities are taken over by the bots. When it comes to the IT infrastructure, there are servers, databases, and all that. And the cloud part, and there is something called IT process automation. This is taking over all these activities, and most of the things are getting automated in the infrastructure areas as well. So this is how the software and physical bots, they are changing the landscape of different industries and transforming them for the benefit of the organization as well as the humankind. Additionally, these software bots are leading to transformation in healthcare, manufacturing, insurance, and the finance sectors. In short, software bots are changing the way business operates and the business engages with the customers. Failing to leverage this trend, it is sure organizations are left out of the game. So it is a mandate to be part of the game, and they have to look forward for the automation and the robotics. So this is a high level view of the industry on software bots and the robots. I wanted to give it to you. Hope this helps. In future, definitely, while you are busy in building the robots, be mindful and be aware of robo ethics. There is something called robo ethics, and this is the principle of designing robots using codes of conduct to ensure an automated system is able to respond to situation in an ethical way. So you are going to be a robotics engineers in future, and you have to ensure that it's your responsibility. Robo ethics is taken care whenever you are developing any kind of the intelligent system or a bot. So for example, when a system that's capable of making their own decisions comes into a contact with humans, make sure that it's able to prioritize the health and well-being of the human above all other factors. So this is a very important when it comes to robotics and automation. Okay, now I'm sure you are assured that you are landing in a space with full of opportunities. However, you have to work hard to convert these opportunities in your favor. At the same time, be mindful that you will encounter huge competition. So once you enter the world, there is a huge competition waiting for you. But to be successful, remember to embrace the competition with enthusiasm and confidence and courage. Definitely, success will be yours. Okay, a lot more to speak on the robotics, but I would like to bring you back to the real world from the robotics world. I must say that you are entering into a new life with lots of goals, dreams, and aspiration. And not only it's your dream or aspiration, it's your parents, families, teachers, and friends' dreams as well. Uh, I have gone through this phase in life, and I can understand the excitement within you. Based on my journey of 16 plus years of professional life, I have few learnings and experiences to share with you. Hope this helps you. And here we go. Number one, be limitless. Remember, you are born limitless. So do not limit yourself and your thought. Each one of you is from different background here. Like one is from the rural area and other one could be urban or semi-urban areas. One could be from the uh, government school or a Tamil medium, and other one could be from the convent medium. One could be from the poor background, other one could be from the well background. Here, background doesn't matter. Remember, your background is not stopping you, but your limiting thoughts are stopping you. So do not stop thinking big. There is no relation between the background and your capabilities. You are limitless and you can do if you have a passion, you have positive attitude and mindset to think big. No background can stop you and you can move on. So, if you look at the if today Ambani or Dhoni would have not known to us if they would have limited themselves based on their background. So, uh, there are many such examples. So, your background doesn't matter from where you come, but the passion and positive attitude within you matters where you go. So, keep yourself positive and think limitless, be limitless. The second one is overcome fear of failure. Please remember one thing, success is going from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. And definitely, when you have a success, there are failures behind it. So, fear of many times what happens is fear of failure will stop us or you from doing new things, which can move you forward to achieve your goals. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure is a temporary state and it is not the dead end. In general, we look at the success of the people, but we never look at their failures. For example, Usain Bolt, who's a retired sprinter from Jamaica, if you look at his journey, he worked for 15 to 20 years hard every day in the running, and at the end he got the success and he won the gold medal across different streams. And the success which he got, or the to get the gold medal, he has to just run for 20 to 50 seconds. But to make that 20 to 50 seconds or to reach that 50 to 60 seconds, he has failed hundreds of thousands of times and he has spent 15 years behind it. And we generally don't see the 15 years behind his success or the failures which he has seen. We just focus on the 20 seconds or 50 seconds. So focus on the don't only focus on the success, there is a failure behind every success. Be fearless and be courageous to step out of your comfort zone. You will see the opportunities knocking your doors if you are fearless and if you are out of your comfort zone. So there is a saying that once you become fearless, life is limitless. So enjoy the limitless life. The third learning I would like to highlight here is stay focused and avoid distractions. So in today's world of internet, social media, Netflix, and primes, okay, it's easy to get distracted. It is proven that focus is a primary ingredient for the success. Practice different techniques to stay focused. Use social media for your benefit. Statistics shows that 95% of the people on the social media are consumers of the content, and that content is created by only 4 to 5% of the people. So be on the other side, be a content creator and focus on using the appropriate content for your benefit to achieve your goals. So choice is yours. Either you become a content creator or content consumer, but stay focused to achieve goals. It's easy to get distracted in this digital world. Fourth point I would like to highlight is respect time. Not only your time, respect others' time as well. Please note, everyone's time is important. Time is precious, priceless. More importantly, it is irreversible. So use your time wisely. Use your time to set your goals, right goals. Prioritize your activities. Set timeline and milestones for your activities and get rid of non-essential activities which you are involved in. To know what is that, how your time is going or where your time is going, you can do a simple exercise. You can just make a list of activities you are doing on daily basis, and then that acts as a mirror where your time is going, or if you are really putting the right time or your time into the right activities or not. So do this exercise and make sure that your time is not lost or engaged in non-productive activities. The fifth point I would like to highlight is never stop learning. So there is no end to learning. You must be surprised because you must be happy that today you are graduating and today is a farewell day, and you would have thought that this is the end of the learning. Unfortunately, no. It does not end by reading a book or passing an exam. Learning is a journey. Learn from reading self-help books. Reading books is one of the best learning tool, and this is one of the best habit which most of the successful people adopted. So reading biographies of your models, it could be Narendra Modi, it could be Steve Jobs, it could be Elon Musk. That really helps to understand what they are doing differently to be unique in the world, and learn from others mistake and learn from your peers. Do not limit your mindset by saying someone is junior or senior. There is no need to distinguish that. So you can learn from juniors as well as seniors, and you can learn from everyone. So in short, cultivate the beginner's mindset and keep learning new things lifelong. Most importantly, very important point I would like to highlight is learn how to be happy in life. So while doing multiple things in your life, if you are not happy, that's not the way to lead a life. So learn how to be happy in life. The sixth and the last point I would like to share with you all is, once we graduate and get a high paid job, we think this is an end. But no, never. In this ever changing world, keep investing and upskilling yourself. This is an era where technology is changing every 3 to 4 years, and as I said, it's taking a new turn every day. So keep learning, keep upskilling yourself all the time, and invest on upskilling yourself. And sadly, I have to say that unfortunately many professionals fail to plan this, and at later stage they will find it difficult in the career to make any moves. So be it be keep this in your plan right from the beginning. In addition, you need to invest time to keep you healthy. So it's not that investing in upskilling is the only requirement. You need to be healthy in this world. When I say healthy, it's not only the physical health. Please note, it's not only the physical health. It's a combination of physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. Only if you focus on physical health and if the mental health is going for toss, you will land up in a bigger trouble. So invest, cultivate right habits to make sure that your physical, mental, and spiritual health is balanced. And we have seen in this pandemic situation, or we have experienced importance of mental well-being during the past 1 year. So make a habit make a habit of investing yourself in upskilling and be healthy. So life doesn't usually follow the plans you lay out for yourself. You will experience highs and lows in life. Your true success will be defined by how you handle these highs and lows in life. So try to learn to handle highs and lows in life, because they are part of our life. Do not shy away from the failures or lows. They are part of our life, and we have to learn to handle these or manage these lows as well in life. So before I stop, one final advice: don't confuse two things in your life. Don't confuse the two, your life and your work. Your life and your work. The second one is the only part of the first one. I mean to say, your work is part of your life. So don't get confused with this. Live a life to the fullest. So I'm reaching to the end of my maybe speech. Finally, once again, thanks to all faculties, students, and wish you all the very best. All the very best. Thank you very much for inviting me. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir, for your excellent and inspiring words. I'm sure we're all enlightened by your experience driven talk. We are indeed fortunate to be surrounded by such astounding technologies, like you mentioned. And we would always keep in mind those precious 6 points you mentioned. Students, sir will now be taking questions. So if you have any questions on his topic, please proceed to do so in the chat box. Sir, we have a question.
Yes, please.
This is from Smriti. Yes. What kind of skills do you industries expect from us?
Okay, I think I spoke about the technologies, and I'm sure you know about the technologies. What kind of technologies are required? Definitely, industry is more and more catching on the artificial intelligence and machine learning. In addition to knowing the technologies, you need to have a mindset to learn new things and adapt to the change and adapt to the new technologies. And the mindset of adapting to the new technologies and new learning will definitely help you in the long run, because this is a kind of a VUCA world where things are very dynamic and changing rapidly.
Thank you, sir. Now we have another question from Harris Raja.
Mhm.
Today, RPA is being done in scale industry, IT industry. What changes do you expect in RPA environment?
You are right. Like RPA is at present, RPA is mainly used for rule-based activities or repetitive activities. But RPA is not limited to that. It is evolving, and it is getting more and more stronger with the integration of AI ML within RPA. And most of the RPA vendors like Automation Anywhere or UiPath, they have already integrated cloud AI/ML within the RPA. And RPA, it's changing rapidly, and it's bringing all the components of AI/ML. With that, it becomes more easy for the business transformation using integration of these tools. So
Thank you,
it's
sir.
no more applicable for small scale industries. It is scaling, or it has already scaled and all the big industries are also adopting to that.
Thank you, sir. Another question, sir, from Gokul Balaji. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Yeah, very tough question, I would say. Definitely, I would like to see myself uh, uh, after 10 years, where I would say that I would adopt to the technologies, and that's how I have been doing so far. And I would say, in next 10 years, definitely, I would like to adopt to the technologies, and I would like to make sure that I'm helping to develop the leaders in the organization, more and more leaders, and I'm helping organizations to shape or adopt to these new technologies. So I would like to be part of that journey where I generate or create leaders, and I help my organization to move forward by adopting new technology in the race of digital world.
Sir, we have one last question from M. Sundaram, sir. In industries to implement RPA platform, what kind of programming languages are preferred?
Okay, when it comes to RPA, more or less, I would say RPA is a low code platform, and that is the advantage of RPA because you don't need a high skilled person to develop a RPA workflows. However, if you have a background of programming and scripting, it helps, but it is not mandatory that you should have any programming skills to develop a basic RPA workflow. But definitely whatever programming skills you have, it will be helpful. In our organization in Robert Bosch, we have democratized this RPA, and even the business users, what I mean to say business user is HR people or the finance people, even they are using the RPA and they are developing the workflows, and you can understand they may not be having any programming experience. So for basic RPA you do not need any programming experience, but when it comes to the integration and making it build big, then definitely you need the programming experience, like it could be Python or a scripting experience, that is basically from the integration point of view.
Thank you, sir. One more question, sir, related to your field of work. Expectations of Robert Bosch to intake robotic students as a full-time employee.
Yeah, definitely. When it comes to the robotics, even in Bosch, as I mentioned, Bosch operates both on the software robots and the hardware or the physical robots. And when it comes to the entry to robot Bosch, Bosch expects minimum 70% in all the semesters, and we expect a person with a positive attitude, good attitude, who can learn the things and who's ready to take up the things quickly. And definitely when a person is graduating from PhD college, I would say they must be having a good background, technical background on the programming. So these are the skills which we look at it.
Sir, do you think the intake is affected due to this COVID situation?
So far, I don't see, at least based on our area or the way Bosch is working, I don't see there is any impact on the intake or the even intake for the freshers as well as laterals. Rather, I would say the business has evolved, and the COVID has given new opportunities, and it has increased as far as the IT has concerned.
Thank you, sir. That will be the end of questions.
Thank
It's been
you.
a privilege to hear you talk, sir. Now we will now we will be moving on to the most important part of this event, awarding certificates to academic achievers, the event winners, and office bearers of the RAE Association, in presence of the Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Mahesh Joshi. First, we have the academic rank holders. First year, odd semester. First rank goes to Harshini S. Second rank, Amrita B. Third rank, Arun Kumar D. First year, even semester. First rank, Anjana VR. Second rank, Smriti S. Third rank, Shrikant N. Second year, odd semester. The first rank is shared by Shrikant N. Haris Raja V. Varshini VC. And Siddharth JS. The second rank, Srikshana S. And the third rank, Dharmendra R. Second year, even semester. First rank, Nitish Kumar S. Second rank, Mahavidya Y. Third rank, Sanjay S. Third year, odd semester. The first rank is shared by Jayant Akash, Kaushik Karan, and Mahavidya Y. Second rank, Bharat Krishna. Third rank, Karpaga Ganesh, Nitish Kumar, Sanjay S, Shahid Gafar, and Sushmita G. Third year, even semester. The first rank, Shakila R. Second year, Shirley Hafsiba. Third rank, Ashin A. and Tirumalesh A. Fourth year, odd semester. The first rank is shared by Shakila R. Ashin A. Shivalingam G. Sugalmati M. Arun N. Ramya M. And the second rank, Nitish SV. And the third rank is shared by Purnesh V. Ashika Prasad, Kritika S. Shirley Hafsiva, Selvantiran R. Kailash S. Ramya RR, P. Deepika, and Darshini B. Next, we have the winners of the events conducted by the RAE Association. Quiz on C programming. First place goes to Gokul Raja, followed by Vishwa S on the second place. Third place, Dinesh Kumar. Tech Trivia. First place goes to the group Krishna RS and Abhishek Guru. On the second place, we have Ahilesh R. Ram and Arun Kumar D. On the third place, Akash S.O. and Archana E. Next, the Quizzer of the Month title is shared by Ilavaradhan M. and Ashwath Kumar. Lastly, we have our office bearers. Secretary V. Purnesh. Joint Secretary Sweta C. Joint Secretary Dharmendra R. Treasurer Dhanush Kumar S.M. Chief Magazine Editor S. Varshaprada, Magazine Design Editor Suya S. Magazine Proofreader Anjana VR. Magazine Production Manager Siddharth JS. Executive Member Shanugavel JS. Executive Member Smriti S. Creative Designer Girish Runes. Creative Designer Karthik MY. Creative Designer Shivani VP. Executive Member Amrita B. Congratulations, students, for your outstanding performance in the year 2020 to 2021. As we are nearing the end of the event, I would like to call upon our Joint Secretary, Ms. Shweta, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, all. I take immense pleasure in delivering the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I thank our beloved Chief Guest, Mr. Mahesh Joshi, Delivery Manager, Digital Transformation, Robert Bosch Engineering and Business Solution Limited. I extend my thanks to Dr. B. Binod, Head of the Department, Robotics and Automation Engineering, PSG College of Technology, and our Program Coordinator, Dr. Sundaram, for constantly supporting Robotics and Automation Engineering Association in all possible ways. Now I thank Dr. S. Prabharan, Faculty Advisor, Robotics and Automation Engineering Association, who acted as the pillar of our association. Now I thank all the faculty members and students' friends who has made this academic year of association activity a huge success. And finally, I thank all the association members whose immense hard work helped conducting several events and webinars for the beneficiary of our students. Once again, thank you all.
Mahesh sir, thank you so much. Thanks for your time, valuable time, and for sharing your experience in the technical part, and also for motivating our students to get into the industry. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. It's my pleasure, and
Yes, sir.
I wish you all the best for the future projects.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Students are kindly requested to leave the meeting. Thank you.